this is one question we get a lot of in regards to Anderson plugs. Why do we solder and not crimp the 50 amp Anderson plugs?
All right, it's a great question, and it probably started an argument, as they do. But to get it out of the way first, realistically, when you solder or crimp, there's no difference in the connection. Like, it's a minute difference in voltage loss between those connections. So either way is excellent, as long as it's a good strong crimp or it's a very good solder. Now, what I mean by a very good solder is we want it to get right into the body there, and we want it to be hot and tin up into the wire a bit. Right. So why do we solder? Well, firstly, it's because we can reuse that lug. So if a customer comes with us with damaged cable or something like that, we can cut off, reuse that lug, and that gives, for the customer, that's a saving in the lug and all that sort of stuff. Plus you can do it on the road if you need to. Because they're outside, they're often open to damage and that. All right, so that's the first reason. The second reason is to reduce on resistance caused by corrosion. So because these are out in the open and they're a wash-through plug, you do get water in there, you can't avoid it. So what we make sure is when we solder it so the not only solders into the lug, but the solder goes up the wire a little bit, tins up the wire, and that way, if you see it doesn't bend in that end bit there, that way you get a bit more protection on the cable from corrosion caused by moisture. So that's the second reason that we do it. Now, how do we do it? Well, we'll go through that right now. So basically all you need to do is flood solder, is to get hot solder into your lug, add your wire, and you're pretty much done. But we'll go through the process so that you can see how it all works. So I do it in my hands. I don't use a machine or anything like that to hold it down, only because I need to do this in strange situations. It's always in a trailer or beside a car or something like that. It's never perfect on a bench. All right, so I put the lug inside there. I get my blowtorch. If you get the chance to get the Snap-on truck, get one of these blowtorches. They're worth every cent. All right, you start her up, you get it hot, and you use your solder. We use a 50-50 mix, 50% flux, 50% solder, and it's a flux core, so it goes in there, right? You don't necessarily want it to catch fire too long, because what it does is it burns off the flux. So you get it hot and you'll see it coming up the cable, right? That's what you want, and then push it in. Simple as that. Let it cool down. All right, and then you have it fully done. What you can do, these are red to greys, what you can do is, while it's still a bit warm, push down your insulation a little bit further, and that gets you a nice clean finish. Alrighty, that's how we do it.
Sweet, too easy. So guys, if you have any other questions in regards to how Rowan does different things, put them in the comments down below, and we'll get him to go through it and the reason why he does it. Cheers.